Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Calirado Kid channel. Today I am here with two of my favorite friends. One, Aaron from MTB Adventure, and of course, you guys know this guy, bkxc, aka Brian the Man Kennedy. Ladies and gentlemen, we are at the Shredquarters. What the hell is the Shredquarters? If you don't know by now, Brian and Aaron kind of purchased some land, and that's where we're at right now. Today we are out here in full construction mode, and we have built campsites. They've built a latrine, which they're calling a
the grumper.
The grumper.
You got that from Aaron?
Yes. So all of that stuff has happened. Here's basically the overview so far, and there is some incredible footage of me digging and basically building, and I'm willing to bet that Brian is just gonna let me pull it right off his SD cards today.
Yeah, man. As soon as you paypal.me/bkxc.
Oh man, I knew it was gonna cost me. Damn it.
We agreed upon it.
He's not a cheap date, ladies and gentlemen. But there you go. Let's jump right in. We are at the what's the name again?
Shredquarters.
And this is the house that Brian and Aaron built. Or more precisely, they're building. There is a ton of work to be done out here. And so far, there's a few basic things in place. One, there's a road. And two, there's an RV for Aaron to sleep in. But let's start with giving you a basic overview of what exists currently and what we're hoping to do today. Running water? Check. And Aaron has started work on one of the first downhill trails on the property here. Okay, and while we might not have running water quite yet, they did discover an artesian well out on the property, which is rad, because one, I don't know what that means, but two, there is water coming out of the ground, so this is great for the future. And most importantly, they've installed a grumper, which is basically an outhouse and prevents you from having to take field cacas in the forest, so this is a win-win for everybody, trust me. But that gets us to what we have to do today. The name of the game today is clearing out campsite, and baby, it's time for the Calirado Kid to get to work. Round one. Fight! And with good old Mother Earth solidly defeated in this zone, it is time to put it to use. What is this going to be? This is basically going to be a campsite for anybody that comes to stay to help with the property. And in this particular case, I am calling this the Calirado Kid Campsite of Excellence. And maybe one day if Alex comes out here, we can have a single track sleepover at the campsite. And at this point, only one thing remains. The most stubborn brute I've ever come across.
And look, here's what I'm here to tell you. Every now and then when you're doing work outside, it gets very, very hot outside. So now is the moment you've all been waiting for. I'm gonna take my shirt off live on camera because it's hot outside. Damn it, Brian, quit stealing all my thunder.
And with the Calirado Kid Campsite of Excellence now cleared for full operation, it was time to move on to the next project of the day.
I say it's a little hot out here, but we're getting stuff done. I love it. I've been thinking about this project forever. I think everyone kind of dreams about owning a big piece of land. And then when I started mountain biking, owning a big piece of land and building trails. And now that I'm out here, every day is so exciting. Every day is full of action, and we actually make progress too. That's the best part, because you could be out here for 8 hours and not seem like anything happened, but every day we've done a little bit, and it's been so good.
Now with the sun shifting in the sky, Aaron decided it was a great opportunity to take advantage of the shade. And while he did that, I decided to go clear a second campsite. Now the downside is this campsite was actually a little bit more overgrown than the first, so it was not going to be easy. And if you haven't discovered by now, Aaron is definitely the smart one. He's over there taking advantage of the shade, and me over here in the sun like a dum-dum, sweating profusely. But I was bound and determined to get as much done as I could before the sun went down. Now the goal here is to get to the roots. The reason why I'm trimming off the branches is just so I can get to the root systems. So I try to pull the branches back, get the roots out, and clear as much as I can so these things just don't grow back on us.
Man, I'm here to tell you, one of the coolest things about this, and nothing's cool about this today, by the way, because it's hot as hell, but one of the coolest things about this is it's not my property. So, you know, whenever I got water bottles, I can just toss them wherever the hell I want when I'm done.
And the final step in this process is just gathering all the brush and bringing it over to Aaron. He had the brilliant idea of actually burying the brush and helping extend the road by doing it. So 1, you reduce fire risk, and 2, you expand the road by just a little bit. Pretty excellent. And here you can see some of the progress we made today. One campsite pretty much fully cleared, and a second one getting halfway there. Not bad for a day's work. And now we can check out the trail Aaron's been working on in the confidence course, right next to the Shredquarters.
Do we have a name for this trail, Aaron?
We do not. We need a name.
Okay.
So
All in due time. There's a lot of names that need to happen out here.
we're hoping for names that have inspiration. They just come to you, whether it's, you know, I don't know, creek gap thing, or someone crashes on it in a funny way, or a weird animal,
Yeah.
or insect, whatever it may be. That helps us come up with the good names.
You got one trail name, don't you, down below?
We do. It's called the Kill Zone,
Kill Zone.
and that's because of all the animal bones we've been finding out there. I'm not sure if that's where we found the deer hoof thing that was left over from a kill, and it could be very fitting for bad riding.
Campsite 1 and 2, check. Trail maintenance, done. Next up, time to tend to the game cameras. Now the idea here was to get a better angle with the camera down the road so you could catch the animals walking up the road. You'll have to go to Brian's second YouTube channel, bkxc's Animals in the Dark. Bet he didn't bkxc that one coming. Okay, that's enough.
Perfect height. Just beautiful. Here's the test right here. Oh, I'm a big old dumb bear. I'm a big old dumb bear. Oh, I'm right on the camera. Oh, yeah. This is my fantasy.
And with day 1 in the books, it was time to sit back, relax, and have a strategy meeting for all the things you could do with 91 acres. I'm not gonna lie, I'm super stoked to see what these guys come out with on this property.
All right, and there you have it. An absolutely incredible build day out here. I am really excited to see what these guys come up with. I mean, you guys have made an incredible amount of progress already. We got the grumper, we got multiple campsites essentially dug out today. We got a well going in. Anything I'm missing here?
Just the magic of the place.
There is a lot of magic going on. Aaron, what say you?
Got trails cutting in. This place is just spectacular. I can't wait to get this thing rocking and rolling, man.
This thing is gonna move at light speed. I'm telling you right now, and knowing these guys, they're absolutely obsessed. And I also noticed one thing, before we close this whole thing out, by the way, I also noticed that we're wearing very similarly colored t-shirts. In fact, it might be hard for you guys to tell us apart. But it's fine, everything's under control. Incredible time out here. And once again, I'm excited to see what these guys do. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, you guys need to keep track of what's happening out here, and you're gonna keep track on his channel, and you're gonna keep track on his channel. Oh, I forgot to say, do me a favor, go and build something new, and maybe I'll see you on the trail.
I like that.
Copyright infringement. All right, see ya.
It's our own little slice of heaven out here. Don't let the animals have any.